Who got time? Who was doing
Who got
that?
time for that?
Mm-mm.
Mm,
And guess what? The coat that I pulled out, it was already out because I had found it at the thrift store.
well, that's good.
That's the only reason why it was out. I said, "This is perfect." Who was doing
Who got
that?
time for that?
It's perfect. It's perfect. It was perfect. I said, "Okay, it's out." My daughter said, "Where you going?" I said, "Outside. Apparently, it's 35 degrees." She said, "Oh, I'm not going out there."
Yeah, that's bananas. Yeah, I want to go to the spot, but I don't.
Well, you know, I got to go outside anyway, so
Mm.
we gotta handle business so that
So what is this? It's freezing in New York too.
I don't know. They broke Georgia.
Mm.
The New York's supposed to be cold, but Georgia is broken. They broke it. They broke
Now
Georgia.
I get what you said. They broke it.
They broke it. I
They
remember
broke
when
it real bad.
I first came here in 2001. The coldest winter was 60 degrees. And that's exactly why I said, you know what? I'm moving here. Now, 20s, 30s,
Same reason why I moved here too.
Same here too.
freeze.
Same reason. I didn't have to, I still have a closet full of coats. I did not have to wear a coat since I've been here. This was the first thought of putting on a coat yesterday. Like I had, the little sweater things, just like you said, but
Yes.
foot was cutting up.
Listen, I said,
New
hold
York
up.
weather.
I might as well be in Philly. And then they said, freeze warning. So my daughter said, "Mommy, did you see the snow flurries?" I said, "If I'd have seen the snow flurries, I probably would have fainted. I'd have fainted. I'd have fainted." That year where they actually had snow and it snowed and it was on the ground, it was like, "Oh hell no! What is happening?" Like, no, why are they doing this? This is not cool at all. So I don't know what the powers is doing with the weather, but I'm gonna need them to quit it. Yes, it snowed in North Georgia. I know. Well, it's supposed to snow in North Georgia because they got mountains, and that's what that's for. But not over here,
Not over here. We're not comfortable.
not in the metro Atlanta
Mm-mm.
area. I don't think so.
We don't want it.
Listen, don't want it. I don't like it. I tell you what, it's a test, y'all. All of it, everything is a test, a test, a test, a test. I swear. Oh, I see your message. Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff in here. It's so dark because it's got all that turmeric and black pepper and ginger and it got everything. I threw everything out the cabinet in there. All of it.
In divine order, y'all.
Yes. It was cold in Florida. I know. If it's cold in Florida, listen, just pack it up. Just pack it up now because Florida is never supposed to be cold. But
Thank God you got life. And that coat.
what'd you say?
I said, thank God you have life and that coat.
Oh my God. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. And some sweaters somewhere too. I don't know where they are, but it seemed like they want us to pull that stuff out. I had a shilling and all that. I left all that in Philly. I was like, I don't need none of that. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can have all that. My nieces, my sister, all of y'all take all that stuff. I don't need them coats and boots and all that. Y'all keep what? What is happening? But I digress. Here we are. Welcome to the law of attraction. I don't know what day it is because I didn't look. It's either 14, 22, or 23, one of the two. I have our affirmation cards. It says, my future is glorious. My future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy, even if it's cold. All is well in my world, even if it's cold. Because it's cold. And the second one says, I have unlimited choices. Opportunities are everywhere. Today is a delightful day. Money comes to me in unexpected and expected ways. Come on, expected and unexpected. We will take that. All right, let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. We are so grateful for so much. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It says, some days there won't be a song in your heart, but sing anyway. Some days there won't be a song in your heart, but sing anyway. Emery Austin. And fill in the four blanks. Someone I get to spend time with today. Known to carry if she don't be scared. A reason to smile right now. A valuable lesson I learned from a difficult situation. Something that went right today. I am in tune with myself and in sync with my surroundings. Yep. Get a coat. Get a coat for your surroundings. All right. Now let's jump into a deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart centered living because we are people living from our hearts. And for November the 12th, it says select, don't settle. Select, don't settle. I like that. I like that already. It is not what you ask for that is appalling. What is appalling is what you settle for. Alan Cohen. Ooh. It is not what you ask for that is appalling. What is appalling is what you settle for. What are we settling for? Mm-mm. You know how you see the writing on the wall for something and it's coming and you know that it's coming? The writing is on the wall that change has got to happen. The writing is on the wall that enough is enough. The writing in the wall is that it's time to get to your life. The writing is on the wall. Take the step, make the call. It is not appalling what you are asking for. What is appalling is what you settle for. They don't have to be talking to me like that. They don't even gotta be talking to me like that. I know they talking to me. What are you settling for? Pulling trash at 4 o'clock in the morning like a crazy person. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it. What you settling for? And it goes, as a teenager, I regularly heard a radio jingle for a men's clothing store in New York City. Select, don't settle at Barney's. Select, don't settle at Barney's. Although I did not realize it at the time, the message was offering a profound instruction for life. How much of how you live your life is your preference, and how much are you settling for? On a piece of paper, make two columns. I select and I settle. Well, he giving us homework. He giving us stuff to do. I select and I settle. So, what do you select? What have you selected? And what are you settling for? Mm, okay. Then consider your activities in the course of a day, week, month, or year, and honestly record what you are doing that comes from your heart and what you are doing that comes from fear, obligation, or accommodation. Every time we settle, we die a little bit inside. When we accept something that we would not choose, we affirm that we do not deserve to be happy and that the universe cannot support us in living our vision. When we make a stand for our goal, we affirm that we are worthy to live in a loving and abundant universe. After a lecture, I was invited to the sponsor's office to unwind. What kind of tea would you like? Melody asked. Peppermint, I told her. I'm not sure we have peppermint, she noted as she rummaged through the shelf. Quickly, I responded, that's okay. I'll take what you have. Melody turned and glared at me playfully. Didn't I just hear you give a lecture about not settling? Oops. It's always annoying when your students or children use the truth against you. She searched again and announced, Peppermint! A humbling lesson, but a good one. Ask for what you want. And as long as there is a chance of getting it, keep asking. I pray to live at choice. Give me the strength to claim my highest good and not stop until my dreams come true. I deserve the kingdom. I choose my life with self respect. What say you? What say you? This is something. Select, don't settle. It's not what you ask for that's appalling. Is what is appalling is what you settle for. So make your list. One side I select, the other side I settle. Then look at your activities in the course of a day, a week, a month, a year, and honestly record what you are doing that comes from your heart and what you are doing that comes from fear, obligation, or accommodation. Every time we settle, we die a little bit inside. And sometimes you can feel that. You're like, ugh, why am I doing it? Ugh. I don't know how you spell that word, but that's a word. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Why am I doing this? I don't wanna. I just want to do what I want to do. I just want to do what makes me happy. I just want to do what makes me feel good. Why am I doing that? When we accept something that we do not choose, we affirm that we don't deserve to be happy and that the universe, God, cannot support us living our vision. Why are they talking to me like this first thing in the morning? This is like what's happening? I get it. Okay, I hear you. When we make a stand for our goal, we affirm that we are worthy to live in a loving and abundant universe. So, how can you, in this time and in this moment, take a stand for your life? What could you do that will help you to take a stand in your life? What way could you stand in your goal at this time right now? Are we saying, I'll take what you have? I'll take what you give me. It's okay. I'll take what you have. Just give me whatever. And boy, does life just give you whatever. Just give me whatever. It's fine. Apparently, it's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. I'll just take that. I pray to live at choice. Give me the strength to claim my highest good. You do need strength. You do need strength to claim your highest good because it's scary to claim it. But God is saying, do it scared. Do it with your knees shaking and your teeth chattering. And I promise you, I'm going to show you if you're brave enough to step out, even in uncertainty. That's my whole life in this moment. You can do it. You can do it. We can do it. We could do it together. Now, I ain't telling y'all to go quit your jobs. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. But I did say stand in your goal, stand in your work, do the things that feel good, and watch God transition your life so that you don't need the job. Hey, Gigi, that's what I said. That's what I said. Yes, Manya, don't quit yet. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. When I think about my dream life, your dream life, And I close my eyes and I just think, if God says I can be, do, or have anything, in the being, in the doing, in the having, what does that look like for me? What does that look like for you? When you wake up in the morning in your dream life, where do you wake up at? Where do you wake up at? Do you wake up at the beach? Do you wake up in the mountains? Where do you wake up at? At the lake? Apparently, there's some place in Georgia called something Falls. I'm like, they got a waterfall here, and people got houses by it.
Amacalola or something falls. They got 425 stairs. Wait till I tell you all about it today.
Whoa, God truly has some beautiful places. And guess what? Not only can we visit there, but if you really wanted to, you could live there. You can live there. You don't have to stay where you are. You could do whatever you like. I had people like, they woke up and said, I'm moving to Florida. I'm out. I'm like, when you moving to Florida? Friday. How you gonna move to Florida on Friday? Because I am. Well, you got a place to stay? Nope. Go and get a hotel when I get there and then figure it out. What? That's what you doing? And that's what Kemp and Deidre Lynn did. Left. And still there. Doing well. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Good morning, everybody. People love to ask me, Sabrina, why do you always say at the end? Sometimes when you be talking, you will say, because I'm fixing to go. I'm leaving right now. I can move. I am not a tree.
Fixing
I
to go.
think I am.
Man, listen. So that happened to me too. In 2017, I was living in Philly and Tandra came to visit me and I was just telling her how unhappy I was. I'm like, I hate it here. I really don't like it. And so she said, well, why you gonna keep doing that then? That's my real true girlfriend, right? Ride or die. You hear me? Ride or live, ride or live, ride or live, ride or live, right? And she was like, well, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna get in the car and go with you. Cause she had drove up from Atlanta. We were working for Bunny and the Bunny and Christmas people. And so she had drove her car, or was it a rental? I don't know. I think it was a rental because they gave us rentals like crazy. So she drove from Georgia to Philly. And she had a whole thing. She had to go to Georgia, from Georgia to Carolina to Virginia and then to Maryland. So she was a regional manager, so she had all of that. So she just drove her way up. So when she got to Philly, she said, "What you doing?" I'm coming over. I'm like, okay. So she came over, and I was just like, "I hate it here." And so she was like, "Pff, what you gonna do? Why I go in the house and get a suitcase and move to Georgia and stay at her house?" I got a suitcase. My family's like, where you going? To Georgia. Well, when you coming back? I'm not. Well, what about your stuff? What about it? I get more stuff later. I just reminded her of that the other day. She said, I don't even remember that. I said, girl, you was like, well, why you gonna keep doing it if you hate it? I said, you right. Why am I gonna keep doing that? And I rolled out. Got in the car not to be seen or heard from. My family was hot, hot, hot. Like, why would you do that? Because I can. She said I could stay with her, so I'm out. And I left. I mean, it wasn't like I didn't have a job. I had one. And all I had to do was go, hey, hey, coach. All I had to do was do my job from wherever I was in the world. So why was I living under duress? Why was I unhappy? Like, you really can choose in an instant. You could change your life in an instant. I wasn't thinking about nobody in that moment. I was just thinking about how unhappy I was. So I got in the car and left. And guess what? We had a grand old time. Man, you talking about law of attraction every day. I had just wrote my book. She was showing me like how to, that's why I learned about packaging. She taught me about packaging because I was sending my book out in these brown like mailer bags or whatever. And she was like, why are you using that? That's coming from Darlaina Rose. Like, why would you just send us a brown bag? That's not even differentiating from junk mail or any other kind of mail. And so I'm like, okay. And that's when my rose packaging was born in 2017. She's like, send it so that it's the happiest thing they receive in the mail. Now, you get some mail from me, it's the happiest mail you're going to receive that day, I promise you. And so much. Oh my God, the Healing House of Roses has its own waterfalls and lake. Come on, Alan. Wherever that one is, that's where we going. That's where we going next. Right now, we going to the city. I'm so grateful for free will, for being able to make a decision. And sometimes those decisions don't come with instructions. You just know that you should do it. Like literally, I just thought and left. It can't be worse than what I'm dealing with right now. Cause this is trash what I'm experiencing. And I don't want it. And I don't want no more. I don't want no more. My family was unhappy in the house and they made the whole house unhappy. I remember just sitting in the room, just sitting in the room. This is 2017, so it's pre all of the calls and all of that. It was just bad. And at that time, that's when Coach Tawana was harassing me about writing a book. I was like, I can't write a book. I'm in duress. I'm unhappy. I'm sad and all that. She said, perfect time. Perfect time. Do you know the stuff that you know? Yeah, well, write the book. How many words did you write today? How many words did you write today? How many words did you write today? She harassed me to write that book. And the minute we released it on Black Friday in 2017, it became a bestseller overnight. And then I took my best-selling book and rolled out. I wouldn't change nothing about my life. I stayed with Tandra for a little while, then I went and stayed with my girlfriend. Oh God, why her name just jump out of my head? Carrie. Stayed with Carrie for a little while. Carrie lived on the lake. And I used to go and sit out on the lake, be right there. I didn't even know I was living on a lake. I was living on a lake and a golf course. She's like, "Don't sit on the deck, honey. You might get hit in the head with a ball." She had a hole. She had like two holes in the window from flying golf balls. So you got to sit like out but over. So it really is your choice. It really is your life. If you don't like it, you can change it in an instant. You can change it in an instant. We all have accesses to so many people. Like if you look in your Rolodex, somebody living where you want to live. Tell them you need to come over their house and practice. I want to practice and see if I want to live in California. I want to practice and see if I want to live in the mountains. Because people have made decisions and they're already where you want to be. So just call them and
I
tell them.
remember when you lived on the golf course, lady.
You remember?
Yes. You used to have calls when you was living on the golf
On the
course.
golf course. Yeah, I was doing the call with Kemp and them doing the well-being Wednesdays. Yep. And the 12 spot I did from there. Sure did. I used to come on every day at 12 o'clock. What's with me and every day, y'all? Every day at 12 noon with a new thing. Every day at 12 noon. Um, I think back then I did a talk on AirPods, I did microwaves, I did um non-stick pots, you name it. I did it every day from 12 to 12:30.
Yeah, our spot got blowed up a lot. A whole lot.
Yes. Hey, Sugar Rod, for real, I'm telling you, God continues to tell us what to do. We just have to listen. We just have to listen. Like I need to go find all them videos and put them up on YouTube. That's what Rodney told me. When Rodney asked me, he said, "You did all that. Who got the content?" I said,
You
"So
know, you can go back in LCA page and find all that stuff that Kemp posted
okay."
with videos of Well-Being Wednesday and share it. Like download it and share. You could pick a good 3 or 4 of them and clip it up, which where you are.
Yeah.
Cause I remember me and you randomly went live one day, and I was in Oklahoma somewhere, and I still got that video on YouTube. Like we just randomly went live one day and I was live and you joined me while I was
Yeah.
live.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was when
Yeah.
that was a thing. That used to be a thing, you know what I'm saying? When you would just go live
Hmm.
and people would join you on your live. That
Hmm.
was a thing. And so
We did
with
that with Dr. Loretta and Christelle and Suzanne Christine, the singer from Philly. We did that, all four of us, one time. Just I'm gonna go look at my archives and see what I can find. Because Rodney actually like walked away. First of all, he rolled his eyes and then he walked away and he said, "If you don't have it in your possession, you didn't do it. It doesn't exist. It's not yours." So content really is king. And you do need to have your content with you. He was like, nah. He said, no, for real. He was like, I feel kind of aggression coming on right now because you went live for 100 days and you don't have the content. He said, yo, I need you to get me that content. I'm supposed to have that content for him by Friday. Oh, shoot. Here we go. But truly, 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 we've been doing the work. It's time to capitalize on the work that you've been doing. Ooh, who you talking to? You talking to yourself? Oh yeah, you talk to yourself. You say some words and they fling right back at you. Yeah, that's what happened. But you can change your life in an instant. I'm living
I
proof.
was watching I was watching Tabitha Brown talk to C.S. Madison yesterday, and she was telling her about Tabitha Brown was like she made 6 figures selling t-shirts.
Yep.
T-shirts before she even did anything. And she told T.S. Madison that, and T.S. Madison was like, "You did what? Doing what?"
Uh-huh.
And Tabitha was like, "Look, you all them smooth sayings you be saying, girl, you need to put that on a t-shirt and sell it." And T.S. Madison was saying how burnt out she had got with doing it. But she was like, "But I'm gonna do it though, cause I don't like that's money you leaving on the table with
Hmm.
all these things you got to say out your mouth." And I'm just like, baby, I could go back days and days and days and pull up some quotes I done said, my God, today,
My
and
God.
put it on a shirt and sell it, honey, and put it out there. She was like, Tabitha Brown was like, she put out 200 shirts for sale and they were gone in 30 minutes. And then she said it was 6,000 people who tried to buy her shirts, but she didn't have the inventory. And that was her lesson right there,
Mm.
that, hey, oh, people really will buy from me. Like you thinking that, people won't get it, but people will get it. There is somebody that look. We can't believe the hype out here. They trying to make it seem like everybody broke, busted, and disgusted. No, that I can tell you that's a lie. Cause every day I get out here on this road, I ain't out here by myself. Somebody going somewhere in a car, plane, train, automobile,
Mhm.
bus. People is still going.
Yep.
Even in the middle of them telling they canceling their flights, people is sitting in the airport waiting on them to open the flights back up
Yep.
because they are still going places. They not stopping and saying I ain't gonna go because they canceled the flight. Man, people be like, look,
Where to rent a
get
car, please?
get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Where to
Go
rent
what
a car?
Sabrina just said, I am not a tree. I
Mm-mm.
am not a tree. I can move.
I could move. Listen, Avis is sending out messages to their customers saying, flight got canceled, we got your car. They better capitalize when people can't get there in the plane. Go ahead and drive there. We gonna give you a good deal on a good car, and you could just drive there. So it's more than one way to make it do what it do. So your job is just what the author said. The author said it's not what you ask for that is appalling. What is appalling is what you settle for. Every time you settle, we die a little bit inside. We accept something that we would not choose. It says when we accept something that we would not choose, we affirm that we do not deserve to be happy and that the universe cannot support us living our vision. So, but when we make a stand for our goal, we affirm that we are worthy to live in an abundant universe. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to live how you want to live, do what you want to do, be where you want to be? It's your turn and it's your time. I heard somebody say that yesterday. I said, oh, shucks. God is talking to all of us saying the same thing. And all of the people are saying the same thing. It's your turn and it's your time. I done heard it so many times. Other thought leaders saying the same thing. The secret was 27 people saying the same thing 27 different ways. And people fell in love with the ones who they love, Lisa Nichols or Jack Canfield or John Assaraf or T. Harv Eker, any one of the ones that you fell in love with, that's the one. But they were all saying the same thing 27 different ways. I'm ready not now, but right now. Right now. That's what my dad used to say. Right now. We ready right now. It's your turn and your time right now. So it's your job to lean in and figure out what right now looks like, what right now is, and then go do it. However, go do it looks like, God will work that part out for you if you're brave enough to take the step. You got to be brave enough to take the step because if you don't, you are destined to have what you have right now. And if that ain't it, that ain't it. They say if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And that is the true definition of insanity because people think if they keep doing the same thing, they're going to get something else. How? You're doing the same thing. You have got to be insane to think that doing what you've been doing is going to get you something other than what you've been getting. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Lord, someday, one day and someday ain't on the calendar. Put a date on it. Put a date on it. What they say, a dream without a date is just a wish. A dream without a date is just a wish. I'm wishing on a star. You can keep wishing and ain't nothing happening. Because you're not doing nothing. You ain't got no date on it. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know when you're going to show up for you. You have no idea. People will show up for you when you start opening your mouth and saying, show up. People keep telling me, oh, I'm going to be on your team. I'm going to be on your team. I'm going to be on your team. And I'm so honored by that. And I'm like, well, let me find something for the team to do because people keep saying they want to be on my team. God will send you your people. Just start. God will send you everything you need. I am your living proof. I am your evidence. Y'all, and some of the things that I do, I be shaking in my boots while I'm doing it. And I don't even know if it's going to work out or if it's a good thing. I don't know none of that. I know what my intention is when I do it, but I don't know if it's going to turn out like that. But I just leave and trusting. Because surely when I was stitching that dress up, I surely didn't know that it was going to turn out the way that the way that it did. But I promise you, I was walking in all of the success before I got it. Like, I'm Darlaina Rose, what y'all talk about? See me. It was so funny because I said, oh, your feet gonna hurt. But I had my slides, and I did have another bag. And I said, you can't make an entrance holding no tote bag. Put that tote bag in the car, girl. Take it. Take it. So I left it in there and I held my little bag in my hand like this. And I put my shoulders back and my head up and I walked one step at a time. You would have thought I heard theme music in my head the way that I was walking. And when I walked in the door, they was like, well, hello. Good evening. If you could have seen their faces. And I said, mm-hmm, God, yep, just like that. And I'm walking with this 6-foot train behind me. And they like, oh. And I just kept my, mm-hmm, good evening. Good evening. And then this one man runs up to me, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. I'm like, win what? I knew what I was gonna win. I said, whatever do you mean? Win what?
You knew you already won.
That's
You
dry.
already knew that. You were just coming to collect your prize, make an appearance. You knew you had
Yes,
already won.
yes, yes. Queen
You're
energy
just going through
only.
the pomp and circumstances.
Yes, yes, yes. As soon as they started at 8 o'clock, 8:05, I was on the stage. What? You know that's nothing but God. We set the intention, and then God just, if you show up, He gonna show out. You show up, God shows out. That's it. That's it. You show up, God shows out. I came there, I said, I won last year, I'm gonna win this year. That's what I said. And I did. What they say, and did. So, what is it that you can do today? What is it that you can do today? Yes, Gigi. Gigi said I needed this. What could you do today that could set you on the right path? Who could you make a drastic change today? Could you call your sister, your brother, your aunt, or uncle and say, I need to come stay with you for about a week? See if I want to live in your town. See if I want to live by the water. See if I want to, like some of our elderly people that still, they in Florida, they down there where you want to be. Go see them. Go visit. Some of y'all need to go visit because y'all ain't visited in a long time anyway. So go and see. Go and see. Lord knows we have the opportunity all around us. Go ahead to Florida. Go ahead to Florida, Noreen. We need somebody down there that we could go, that we want to go pop up on, that we want to be around. Let's go see. Let's go see. So, with that being said, Dr. Loretta, will you please give us our prayer for today? Because my throat said that's enough.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, that being ready if you don't get to go. That's what the old sisters would say. Be ready if you don't get to go. So that me in the gig bag, you got your rollerboard sitting by the door.
Mm-hmm.
So when they send the car for you, you just walk on out the door.
Walk on.
I have you spoke to me about that, being someplace you don't want to be and all that stuff. Well, I had myself under a whole lot of pressure about moving from 98 Einstein Way. and going back to Michigan. And thank God that we slow down enough to really hear God. And God said, why in the world would you want to move to Michigan in the middle of the winter? You grew up there, you know better. I said, oh, I could wait till the first of the year, till spring, right?
Mhm.
And I just heard the Holy Spirit laughing. Like you say, your dad used to laugh. Girl, just take a chill pill. And then the next part was stop jumping the gun. Have them send for you. And then the the move is all part of it. All you have to do is walk to the plane because they're gonna move you.
Mhm.
I said, oh, all right. You know, we that all is giving up the end results. Get your hands off of business. We talk about that all the time. Be clear about what you want and don't invest in the end results. Just be clear about what you want.
Uh-oh. 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 She done pushed the button and kicked herself out.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, there she go. Hold on. Uh-oh.
Are you there?
Yes, we here. We here. We here.
Okay. Okay. I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming
I'm
out.
blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the
I'm
city.
blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the field.
I'm blessed in the field.
I am always in the right place at the right time
It's in the right place.
Always at the right place at the right time.
with the right people,
The right people.
The right people.
doing the right thing
Doing the right thing.
Doing the right things.
for the right reason.
For the right
For the
thing.
right reason.
And everything's in divine order.
And
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Jabez
As
says,
Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
that we may do no harm.
we may do.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go.
We let go and let God.
Then go with the flow
With the flow.
Go with the flow.
and let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the
Let the blessings and the money roll in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
From the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
above
and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
from known
From
and
known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money.
we have supernatural unlimited money, so in supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance so we never run out.
Never run out.
Never run out.
We always have more than enough.
Always have
We
more.
always have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
Yes.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Mm-hmm.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
And we reinvest some of that kept money so it just keeps on keeping on. I love it. Where's our bank?
Heaven.
Heaven.
Jeremiah
All right,
had no
French
point.
banks of heaven. Get those directions from heaven and go be a blessing. I love you.
Love you too. Hey,
Oh,
Jeremiah.
my niece Diana's in surgery this morning, and we know that surgical team is wondering why it's so hot and light in there because we don't send all the angels.